Hey everyone, how's it going? So, in today's Design Your Own contest video, I'm going to be showing you how to draw the Titan, the Allimonga. Now, this Titan is really cool. One of the things that drew me to this Titan is its big powerful jaws, its big claws, and I thought it just looked like a really cool Titan. Now, I want to give you guys a little bit of information on this Titan. Now, the Allimonga, it's over 500 years old. It weighs 150,000 tons. Its length is over 1,297 feet, and it's almost 700 feet tall. Now, this is actually a hollow earth titan, so it lives around the same species as Kong, and this is actually on the good side. Its allies are Godzilla and Kong. Now, the Allimonga Titan has some really cool abilities. It has these cool spikes that can launch from its back. Some of its spikes are also poisonous, and it has those bone-crushing jaws. Now, this Titan is really cool, and I really love the way it turned out, and I can't wait to turn this into my own style. So, I hope you enjoy this video today. Now, to start off with this Titan, let's begin with the front of the face. So let's start right here, and I'm going to begin by making a little line that's just going to kind of curve up and back. I'll make one more little small line right here. Next, let's bring a line that's going to kind of come up and then down like this. Then let's bring a line that's going to come up and down, kind of like where the eye would be, even though this creature doesn't even have any eyes. Now, let's work on the mouth. Let's begin by drawing a couple little bumps like this. And then we're going to make some smaller ones that come right to here. Next, I'm going to bring this line up and then back to here. And then starting here, let's curve this line down. Let's bring this line down at an angle. And then let's go ahead and make some more little curvy lines. We'll make one more, and then we'll bring this kind of line back a little bit. Next, I want to bring this line down, and we're going to curve this up. Then we'll start back here and we'll curve this line out, and then I'm going to bring this back in. Now, starting down here, we're going to bring this up and then into here to kind of form out the jaw. Now back here, let's draw a little line that curves down and then a couple more little lines for like the back of the mouth. Now let's work on the teeth. Now this Titan has some really powerful jaws and some big teeth. So let's make a big fang that goes up and down. And then let's make some different size ones all around here. We're just going to kind of fill up these little areas where we made those bumps. Then we'll do the same thing here. There's going to be a really big one in front, and then they're going to be a little bit smaller in the back. Now for the tongue, let's bring a line that's going to come down. Then we're going to go down really far, up, and then out like this. Then we're just going to follow the same shape, and as we get back here, we're just going to curve, and then let's curve a line down here for the tongue. Now let's work on the neck. Let's start here by making a line that's just going to go down and curve up, and then we'll make a couple more just to kind of shape out the neck. Now for the arm, let's bring this line down at an angle. Then we're going to put one and two little curved lines here. We're going to bring this line down here. Next, let's bring a line that's just going to kind of curve up and down, and then one more here. Then we're going to make this line curve down to a point, and we're going to bring this back. We'll make another line that's going to curve down to a point and come back here. Then we're going to bring a line that's going to come down here to a point, and we'll go up and kind of down. We're going to give this Titan some really big claws. Then on here, I'm going to make a few little curve lines, and we'll do a couple little curve lines over here. Next, we're going to bring this line up, and we're going to curve to here to kind of shape out the arm. Then we'll go ahead and add a curve line right along each one for the claws. Let's make a couple little wrinkle lines right here. And then we're going to put a really big spike coming out of the elbow. So we'll bring this line down and then kind of bring it over. Now right here, I'm going to make this line come down and up, and then a couple more here to kind of shape out the body. Now let's make the back leg. Let's curve this line down, and then angle it back for the knee. And then we're going to angle this one more time. Let's make a nice big claw that goes up and down here. And then a second one right here. Then let's make this line come out, and we're going to go up and down here for another claw. We'll make a couple little lines here. And a line that's going to come up and in here. A line here, and then we're going to curve this line up with a couple more little wrinkle lines here. We'll make this line down for the claw, and let's just add a couple more little lines in here just for some little details like some wrinkle lines. Now to make the tail, let's kind of curve this line out, and I'm going to bring this back to here. We'll make a nice big pointy spike on here. Then we're going to make another big kind of curvy spike kind of behind it. I'll put another big one here. And then one more kind of over here. Let's make a couple little bumps around here. Then let's make this kind of come up and curve into here. Next, let's work on the back of this Titan. So I'm going to bring this line kind of up and then down here. And we'll start here and kind of do the same thing. And then we're going to bring this up and then just connect it towards the tail. Now, we're going to make a row of spikes coming down here. So I'm just going to make a bunch of like little smiley faces that are all connected together. And I'm going to make them a little bit smaller as they start to get down here towards the tail. And you can see I'm just kind of connecting these all together. Now we're going to add spikes on here like they're coming out of the side of his body. So we're just going to make these kind of curved shapes like this, almost like little shark fins. And I like to kind of put some of them behind it. To make it look like they're behind, instead of starting down, start up here. And you can also start down too, but we're going to make these spikes kind of coming down here. And we're just going to go all the way across. And we're just going to fill this up with these spikes, getting a little bit smaller as we come down. Now right around the edge here, I'm just going to kind of add these little curves to each end. And then you can kind of add these right around each one of these. You don't have to put them on both sides, you can, Some of these spots are kind of small, so we don't need to do that on each one. You can even just put some kind of underneath it too. Now I'm going to make another leg coming up here like it's bending. So I'm going to make a little line that's going to come down. And then I'm going to bring this back. And we're going to make a couple little bumps on here. We're going to make a nice big claw that comes down and curves up. And we'll make a couple little lines here. I'm going to go down and up. And then we're going to make a smaller claw right here, kind of like an upside down teardrop. We'll put some curves here. I'm going to bring this line back. And then I'm going to make another claw right back here. Next, back here, I'm going to make another big spike kind of coming out of the back of the leg. Okay, so we got our basic design here. Let's go ahead and kind of add some fun details in here. So right above the teeth here, I'm going to add some of these little curve lines right around here and right across the bottom here too. I'm also going to add some kind of little lines right here just to kind of give it a little bit of detail. And then a couple little broken lines kind of right around the mouth and jaw here. I'm also going to add some of these little lines kind of coming down the body to give it a little bit of texture, and even a little broken line kind of down the back. Let's make some quick little wrinkle lines kind of where the knee would be, just these little curve lines. And then just kind of like a few broken lines kind of coming up here and right along the body here. I'm even going to put a couple little lines that kind of run across as well. Let's make a couple little lines kind of coming down the tail. And even a couple little lines kind of right over here by the neck area. And there you go, here's your drawing of the Titan Allimonga. This is a really cool Titan. I think this one turned out really cool. I just really love these big jaws here, the extra spikes, and these claws look like they could do some real damage. So I'm going to fast forward and start coloring this. Thanks for watching. Hope you enjoyed.